That should have fixed it right then and there. We had a lot of changes yesterday for the show, audio routing wise, so it should be great. And you should have audio now. I apologize. I had it on the setting for that. Yeah, obviously still Kezia. I do. It's coming though, Dean. It said it was coming Tuesday, but I got a message saying it's coming on Saturday because I had to custom configure it because it wasn't enough RAM, and I definitely will need that for all the kind of stuff that I do. So yeah, let's see who's in there. Number one, let's talk about it. Dave Fahrenheit 451, as always. Look at that. But he's upvoted for Ken Furby. I love that as a choice because he's a super basher and one of the most stand-up wonderful fellows we've got. Thank you so much, Dave Fahrenheit 451, for the basher of the day. Upvoted number two on my workday. It's Kevin Landon. Greetings to Dirk and all the bashers. We'll catch the replay later. Sorry that you're not here live, but it's the Thursday show. I get it. I get it. Dave Fahrenheit 451, let the white smoke rise to meet Ken Furby. Well, they chose a pope, not the one that I thought that they were going to choose. I was quite shocked about that. What a mess indeed. Dean said I would be back after all the voting and white smoke. Well, they chose an American pope, Pope Leo. Wow. I thought that they were going to go with, what's his name? Pizzaiole, the guy from Bergamo who speaks every language. He's the bishop of Jerusalem, speaks Hebrew and Arabic and all those things. I was like, wow, that would have been the perfect guy. And kind of progressive and all that kind of stuff, because progressive is not a dirty word, especially in the church. Let the priests get married, even though a lot of them don't want to, but let them do a lot of things. Modernize the church. Let's not stay in the dark ages, please. But congratulations to him. And he looks to be a very, very nice guy. I hope so. Where did you get that photo from, Ray? My 50th birthday. What a night that was. Wow, where did you get that photo from? Like, from you. Where else would I get photos but from you, dearest Ray? Panel power. Habemus Papam, former American Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost has become Pope Leo the 14th. He has. Congratulations to him. I think, he's young, 69, but the guy I wanted was 60. I was like, oh, and he's just, I don't know, whatever. Best wishes for better days for us all. Be sure to let others know that you care. Be an inspiration, upvote, and subscribe if you can. Thanks so much. We'll talk about last night in a minute. Andrew, happy birthday to you. If we didn't say it enough, we love you so much here on iBashers. You are truly one of the sweetest, kindest, most beautiful kitty daddies, and we love you, man. Thank you. Happy birthday yesterday. I hope it was fun. I hope you just didn't spend it with us and all that stuff. I hope you tied one on and got slutty. How about that? Let's start out with the Andrew Wolkowicz Gong, the official Andrew Wolkowicz Gong. Renaissance, our dear Julian says, people come, people go. Nothing ever happens at the Grand Hotel. Yeah, I just thought last time I did the Emmett thing, I did after the Rockstar concert when everybody's wasted and there's groupies everywhere. I just thought it would be fun stuff. I've seen my own face contorted with sadness and rage in the mirror. Me too. I do indeed. I always try to improve, to find new ways of expressing myself, to keep looking for truth and originality. Listen, without truth and originality, it's not a whole hell of a lot, yesterday, we're blindly covering a bunch of songs and trying to do them the best we can, not knowing most of them. But when you see somebody who goes and makes a remake of a song, that's an important thing to do. To cover a song, especially if it's a classic, put your own stamp on it. Yesterday when we were in the wine store picking up the Vertliner, we're talking about Love Hurts by Nazareth. Love hurts, love dies. You know that one? Everybody's done it, and nobody's reinvented it. Everybody's done it kind of the same way. I don't know if that's a testament to the song or the artist that originally did it. Like Badfinger, Without You, so many different things. Like Mariah Carey did Without You. It was really crap. She does a lot of bad covers. She did Bringing on the Heartbreak. Eesh, God, was that bad. When you are young, you are open to influences, and you go to them you go to museums, then to this. Can I read? When you were young, you are open to influences, and you go to them. You go to museums. Then the street becomes your museum. I agree 100%. I don't go to museums nearly half as much as I should. Obviously, the New York ones I know upside down, but there's a couple that I don't go to. A couple. that don't really interest me that much. But I tend to love the Met, and I tend to love the Museum of Natural History, and I go to those frequently. The Guggenheim, been there a couple times. It's good. And then that other one that I always forget the name of it because I hate it so much. MoMA. I'm not into MoMA at all. Just meh. Evening all Glen Parker is the place to be. Farm living. Great to see you with your happy face. You always make me happy when I see you. Hitesh says, have a great show. Watch replay. Oh, I put out guest soap yesterday. I just want to let you know that it was your son's cucumber soap because I love it so very much. And I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of you. Mart upvoted, happy evening all, and beautiful Bronson. Hey, we'll get to do the gallery today. You guys sent me pictures. Obviously, you didn't do it yesterday, but we'll do all that today because it's the day to do it. And our very own Melly C's in the room. Happy Friday Eve, Dirk, and all the Bashers. Ken Furby, bless you, brother Dave. We love the crazy papal stuff. I need all your prayers. Wait till you see the picture Jim Lassick sent me. It's better than the Trump picture. It's better than the Trump as Pope picture. It's the best one I've seen. I need all your prayers to make me worthy of this gift. Just an upvote will actually cover it. You'd be so humble. Ken Furby, we love you, man. Ray, no sound. The sound's back. I know it's back. It's still back, right? Yeah, you have sound. I have sound, right? I fixed it. That was at 5:04. Okay, great. Yeah, I forgot to change that. I have to change all the audio around every time we do that because we have to go through this weird software. That's why my computer just said, I've had enough. I'm on my deathbed. Why are you doing this, man? Actually held out pretty well. It was pretty good. That was a quick show. Dean, maybe you just lost your hearing. That's the scary part. Alejandro. Hello, Dirk and chat. I hope you're all having a great evening. Greetings from the Florida Keys. You're from the Florida Keys. I love that. P.S. Seeing you in your zone was so fun. Great pipes on you. Thanks so very much. Listen, it's just a fun little, listen, this is kind of therapeutic for me because I'm the type of person that never performed unless I had months of rehearsal and everything's prepared down to the last minute. And I'm just slowly saying, who cares? Who cares? It'll be rough. It'll be a little crap. And who cares? I have to learn how to say who cares more often. I really do. I'm having a drooby do coffee in my Handsome Joe LaFaro glass, as I do most shows. Look at this. Look at the crema on this delicious beast. Who's having a coffee with me? It's good stuff. Only good things. I'm sure he's coming around, but I just want to make sure I got that in there really quick. Melly C. Okay, good. I'm glad. Obviously, yeah. So I'm just telling you how this is working. I had to wait to get the Mac Mini because I wanted it with 24 gigs of RAM. And I know, believe me, I'm a computer nerd. For what I do, music and audio and video and green screens and all this kind of stuff, I need that for sure. There's lots of people who've done the same thing and said, shit, I shouldn't have got the 16. For, the rest of the stuff, it's probably fine. If it was just a music computer, I'm sure it would have been fine because it uses, shared RAM. So I had to wait until the one with the really smallest hard drive became available because it would not let me order it. So I finally got it, and because what I'm going to do is the second I get it, I'm opening up that little box, and I'm going to swap it out because I got a 2 terabyte hard drive that I'm going to put in there. So, because, I'm a tinkerer, and this will be the first time I ever bought a computer and tinkered with it before I ever turned it on. Oh, boy. And the monitor comes on Saturday. They all come on Saturday. That means this weekend I'll be just resetting up my whole setup. Won't that be cool? 1010, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Dean says, Dirk, I have my new computer set up and going so quick. Practice what you preach. Yeah, but I have a lot of shit to do here, man. Not only that, going to grab my old hard drive, put it on the new drive. I've got 8 terabytes of auxiliary stuff behind me, 2 monitors, but I'm getting the one monitor to see if that works. I got the widescreen 39 inch curved screen from Dell. I've never bought a Dell product in my life, but their screens were highly rated. I read all the reviews because I want to see if I can operate this whole thing like, on the curvature thing. But plus, it's a lot. This is a lot of computing stuff that goes on there. But I know I know. Be there soon, picking up Kay at the vet. It's Kay's spay day. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I always get so nervous when we talk about Kay going to the doctor. I know she's fine and everything, but boy, we love you, Kay. That's all I can say. There he is. Only good things. It's Andy M. How are you? Let's put that in there. Only good things. Andy M. What did he have to say? Good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. We're always wishing you new things too. You new and good and wonderful because you have the best little family there. New Pope, what are you going to do? We killing the shit out of each other and the planet? It's not like the Pope's got any power, but what Pope Francis stood for was charity and understanding and helping out the needy, which is not something politicians do. But I think that the church needs to wake up a little bit, modernize a little bit. I don't expect the Catholic Church to kowtow to modern norms because it's an ancient institution, and I don't think anyone should demand it. You can take it or you can leave it. And if everybody leaves it, then they're going to have to sell all the art. That'll be a pretty price tag. Andy, am one day late. Wow. Pope Leo the Lion, Pope Kitty. I have a picture. Wait till you see that. Robbinsbird. Hi, Robbinsbird. Love Nazareth Star. I love Nazareth. Nazareth is a band that had a bunch of hits here in the United States. They did. Love Hurts, I think, being the big one, right? That's the huge one. Better late than never. Better late than never. A new phrase from Andy. I like a new phrase. Yup, I'm having a Cuban coffee. Nice. Cheers to you, Alejandro. I bought the Mac Mini with 512 storage, but have an 8 terabyte SSD drive. What I did was I have 2 8s behind my screen. And that's for all my stuff. I'm putting 2 terabytes in there because I wanted the one. They stock. They don't make it with a 256 and 24 gigs of RAM. You have to get the 512, and that's an extra, a couple $100. And I was like $400. I think it's something crazy. So I got that hard drive for $299. So $300. So I save $100. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just don't like having small hard drives because in my system, I'm not a big fan of 512. Would have been doable. I'm the banner guy. You are the banner guy. Alejandro, I built my first 2 computer workstations. I'm too lazy now. Well, also, I mean, if you're in the PC world, you can certainly still do that to some extent. In the Mac world, you can't do it at all. The new Mac Minis having a removable hard drive was a revelation because they have not made that in many a year. They have not made user serviceable computers in quite a while because that was our side hustle for years and years, just taking old machines, throwing in RAM, hard drives, rebuilding them, doing that stuff. And it was great. And that business is now finito. It's over. It's Dave Fitzsimons. Evening, lads. Great to see you in the room. And Dino. I had a Dell computer in 1980s laser printer. I had a Sony. My first one was a Compaq. My very first computer was a Packard Bell. And then I had a Compaq. And I'll tell you what I did. I started tinkering already. So I took a Dremel and I didn't have a CD drive. I drilled the case out. And then I went to a place called Comp USA, which was a store here in New York City, a superstore for computers. I went in there to get an optical drive, a CD drive, and install it. But I needed a couple of special adapters that Compaq had for serial ports. So I went in there and they said, no, you can't buy those, but we'll do it for you. So I was like, all right. So I gave them my computer and they wrecked it. And that was the end of that. It was the end of the computer. And then I bought a Sony Vaio, which was so expensive. When I think about how much computers cost, so I'm going to say that I bought my Sony Vaio with the matching monitor. The layout was like slightly purple and gray. I mean, that's sitting down here. I can't move my camera. But it's down here, and it's fitted with a Yamaha interface for MIDI and audio. And this computer was probably $5,000 back in the day, and it was a 266 with MMX. I don't even know how much RAM was in it, but it was a lot of fun, and I loved tinkering with it. And I used it up until 2000 when I switched over to Macs, and I never looked back. Only because the music world is all Mac-centric. I work with this guy in Germany. This guy, I guest on his records. He's a very, very, very talented writer and seriously crazy guitar player, Marcus. And I just found out that he operates his whole studio is all done on Windows. He uses Cubase. And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't know anybody did that anymore. I guess people do. I love both Apple and my Windows machine, but golly gee, Apple really hates their customers 100%. They give you this illusion. Look, my whole world. Look what's on my keychain. Can you see that? I have Apple tags on everything because I got to keep track of my keys and Paul and Rose and I mean, if I had a house and a cat that could get out, I would put an Apple tag on their collar because I'm psycho about it. Now that I have Apple tags on things, I can't imagine living without them. I cannot imagine. But yeah, they really hate their customers. Apple, Tim Cook Steve loved his customers. That's when he created the store experience. When Apple geniuses really were genii. What's the plural of geniuses? Genii. Is it genii? If it was Latin, they would be. Nathaniel! He loved his customers. He loved tinkerers. He made things fun for us nerdy guys that love to create and make life, more tolerable with art and music and beauty and stuff like that. And, Tim Cook's just a bean counter, He's just a bean counter. There was a funny meme, like Tim Cook walks into a coffee shop and nobody noticed him. Oh, they noticed him. Nobody wants to talk to him. That scumbag was at the inaugural. Like, it just goes to show you that they're all licars. All of them. Like, why would you go there? Why would you go there? I watched an unbelievable documentary last night on Netflix, and it was World War II called The Blitz for all my British friends out there. And people talk about World War II all the time, and they talk about Hitler all the time, but no one ever really talks about anything other than the big thing. But there was lots of big things that he did, and one of the worst things that he did was the Blitz on the United Kingdom. I mean, it was relentless and unscrupulous, and the lunacy of that person and what the British people had to endure was just absolutely. I highly recommend it. I think there's AI involved. They take a lot of old footage. It's been colorized. It's been corrected, but it's still a really, really good watch. And if you like historical stuff like I do, I think you'll really appreciate it. There's so much nuance to World War II. There's, our involvement in the Pacific, that happened much later in the war, but the thing that was going on in Europe. And as far as Americans go, Americans didn't get involved in the war till pretty late in the game. And all that stuff, Europe was being ravaged by Hitler completely. He walked in, the Parisians saw what was coming and just said, take it, basically. They just walked away. And they were just like, we're not going to fight with you because we're Parisians. But everybody else fought like hell. And it's incredible. It was incredible to watch the devastation. And I didn't realize how close they got to. They were trying to take out St. Paul's Cathedral, or as they say in Britain, St. Paul's Cathedral. They tried really, really hard to take that out. And man, they kept missing it. And thank God for that. And they were like, if that falls, it would really be sucky. But yeah, Apple hates their customers. That's how I get around to a story. AP, you and Emmett sounded so good yesterday. Oh, man, thanks. I know that it was, listen, it's an impromptu thing, and we had some technical issues. Not only that, but the audio, I noticed. I watch all the shows back just to see what's good. I didn't cut anything out. I just left it up there. I cannot wait, though, for this new system and seamless, because I have very fast internet here, so it's not that, but the staggering of the video yesterday was, even right now, I can see they're staggering a video. I can see it, and that shouldn't be at all. And that's it. Dean says, what the fuck? $5K. Yeah, that's what it cost back in the day for that system, because I bought the monitor. You remember what computers cost back then. They were outrageous. How much was an Apple II back in the day? Insane. Alejandro, like I do admire in-store events such as free Logic Pro tutorials and Photoshop walkthroughs, but damn the price of those machines. I expect reliable. Listen, I will say this about Macs. They are reliable. They are 100% reliable because I bought this computer in 2015 and she worked really well up until about a month ago, three and a half weeks ago. I thought it was the virus, and that certainly was taking, because take me to your leader. When you get these malware on your computer, it starts to talk to, it goes to its own servers, and it takes up bandwidth on your computing power. Macs are generally very, very, very reliable for the most part. And but when the very first Apple store, I believe, was Prince Street here in New York City, and I used to go there all the time. My friend worked there. They had an actual theater. It wasn't just a screen on a wall. It was a room you went into. It was a theater. It was very cool. iLife, and they had the reason why that you say Logic Pro. The reason why I became a Mac user was because of Logic, because I was a Logic user before Apple owned it, when it was a company called eMagic, and it was called Notator. Then it was Logic, and I was a Logic Platinum user. And when Apple bought them, I had no choice because they were no longer going to support the Windows platform. So I was like, oh shit, I don't want to join this cult. Mac people are weird. Apple people are, ugh. I was like, they're hippies. It's a California thing. Blah. Dino, I just wanted to vomit. I didn't want to do it, but I got one. And you wouldn't believe what I have down here. I can't pull it up right now, but I have one of those giant Mac Pros under my desk, like the big steel ones. Now that one I never used. That one I was going to rebuild because I love the case. And I thought that I could make a really cool computer. One of these days I will, but I also think it's cool art because it's the big aluminum one with the grill on it. It's very, very sexy. It's a great looking thing. I like it. But I think that they're reliable. They are expensive, but I will say this. And you're in Florida. Florida. It's cheaper for us than it is for our friends in the UK and Europe, considerably, because if it's $5.99 in dollars in the US, it's 599 pounds. That's so much more money. It's cheaper probably to go get a cheapy flight across the pond, go pick up a computer and come back. When Ush was here, he bought a brand new something or other, and he bought it in the Apple store in New York, and it was still hundreds and hundreds of dollars cheaper had he bought it in Italy. It's crazy. You do get more life out of Apple computers. Yeah, you know what? Listen, back in the day when I used to pull out video cards and all that stuff, I used to be able to put Band-Aids on it. And Apple, we used to be able to do that too. And listen, there's a million guys. There's so many tech channels of everybody ripping everything apart. And that's why I went the way I went with this new computer, because I watched like 10 guys take that computer apart and put in that new drive. And I said, all right, that's the one I'm going to get. Fine. And I'm going to do it that way because it's going to work best for me, because I just don't want to. I just don't want to have like 50 hard drives. I don't want my operating system to be on a separate hard drive. And I know that you can do that, and with USB-C and Thunderbolt, it's fine. I get all that. It's just, however, this thing's got like incredible amounts of speed, and I want to turn this computer on and go, wow. Holy shit, night and day. When I turn on this new system, when it's all done, I want everything to be like, Star Trek. Otherwise, I'll be really, really, really sad. But you get more life. Last night's show was one of the most, oh man, thanks. Thank you so much, Ray. We love you, pal. Thanks. Kay's home and fine, totally loopy on anesthesia. Oh, poor baby. She's going to get some rest. You're going to keep her away from the boys, because everybody's going to, they'll smell the surgery on her. Other animals can always smell when another animal's had been to the vet or has a procedure or something like that, and they don't want to know what's going on there, And the old thing about is if you die alone in your house with your dog will just sit there until he starves to death. And if you die in your house with your cat will eat you. Just a little nugget. We love you, Kay, and we hope she's feeling much, much better. And hopefully she'll probably bounce back by tomorrow. It's funny, when I had gotten Laverne, she was on the street in front of my house, and she was just a tiny little thing. And she got home and she went into heat. and I had just made an appointment to have her fixed because she was a couple months old. And they said, you have to wait till she's out of heat. I was like, okay. So she went out of heat, and then I made an appointment. She went right back into heat. 3 times I had to wait because, they can't do it while they're in heat because it's very dangerous. But the second after she got home, she started racing around the house. She was fine. So I'm sure Kay will bounce back immediately. She is a miracle cat who we adore, I'm sure. Alejandro says, in my experience, it's physical, like faulty screens and mushy, sticky keys. Haha. But the new replacements are solid. I'll tell you something. I'm hanging on to this with my dear life. This is my numeric keyboard wired Apple device. And I don't like wireless keyboards. And I do not like keyboards that don't have a number pad. Because if you're a Logic Pro user, and it sounds like you are, I'm constantly doing this with markers. I don't use all the shortcuts, but I do use markers. It's kind of one of the things I've always used my whole life. Speaking of Nathaniel Hannon, I just said it. Habemus Papum. Yes, the Cardinals knew they found someone with the patience to lead today's church when they found out he is a Cubs fan. Well, there you go. He's a Cubbies fan. I'm sure he is, from the Chicago area. Let's give a big bang boom, and let's talk about that a little bit. Cardinal Pizza Bala was the guy I wanted, man. It's the guy I want. This is the guy I wanted. Where is he? You gonna show it? That's the guy I wanted. Pizza Bala. He's from Bergamo. He's got a goatee, and he is the Bishop of Jerusalem. How crazy is that? And he speaks Arabic and Hebrew, and I was like, that's a guy that can make stuff happen. But I understand from this level why they did that too. I totally get that. That's very, very cool. So your thoughts on that are a great thing, and I love that. I love that because you're a pretty devout Catholic, and I love that you do that. I like that very much. Andy M says, confusers are amazing until they aren't. Digital needs analog backup systems. Yeah, analog can't be hacked. This is true. Listen, I pine for the old days, even though I was a modern adapter to digital. I mean, I've been recording digitally since the early 93 to whenever Notator came out. I've been doing it. And I really wanted to record the second Hitman record digitally because that was in 1993. A couple of records that already, like Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and a couple of the, I think it was Kind of Magic and The Miracle. Those were all digital. They were digital records. Like a Prayer. I was a big adapter to digital, but it's funny as I get older, Andy. I miss analog. I miss the sound of it. I miss the who was it that sent me that today? It was Drew. Drew sent me an email about how a guy wanted to put a tambourine on a record, and he had a mics open and a tambourine. He's like, screw it, I'll just do the sample. And it took him half an hour or 40 minutes to get the sample, get it in place. Meanwhile, he could have just turned on the mic and went tss, 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 and you would have been done. Sometimes digital takes longer because now everybody, what are you doing? You're cutting your vocal, and the crap version, the one you gave, is good. So you go in there and you tune it up and you fix the drums and blah, blah, blah. Doesn't help with time. Convenience wise, like not having to rewind tape, ready for the next take right away. There's a lot of great advantages, and plus the storage. Like, for example, we're going to reissue the second Hitman record, Vivis Machina, which we did do analog on 2-inch tape. We can't find the masters. We don't know where they are. We don't know who had them in the chain back in the day. Some things you don't think about when you're a kid, but somewhere along, like our producer doesn't have them because we still work with him. And he mixed the last record, and he doesn't know where they are. The mastering agent, nobody knows where it is, so who knows? But yeah, analog can't be hacked. Dirk, you don't throw anything away. You're going to need a large skip when you move. Well, no, because this is what I'm doing, Dino. Other than like my new computer setup and my guitars, I'm not taking anything. We're going to get all new stuff. because we're not dumping. We're keeping this. We're gonna keep our crash pad, but we're not leaving. When we come back, we'll have a place to stay. People can stay here or whatever. Plus, I don't want to give DL the opportunity, to renovate it and all that stuff. So no, we're gonna keep it. No, it's gonna be from scratch. It's gonna be our first adult home because we're gonna do everything from scratch, and we're gonna live a Spartan lifestyle instead of the pack rattery that comes with youth and collecting. I mean, I'll have my computer set up, all my guitars. I have tons of things, but I'm gonna even get rid of. I'm gonna keep about maybe 100, 150 vinyls, and then I'm gonna give the rest of them away or sell them. We'll do garage sale stuff. I'm gonna do it. It's time. I want to live a simpler, more Spartan lifestyle. It's the girl with the wrench. I haven't said this in a really long time. It's Carolyn Martin. It's great news about Kay. I spoke to her today on the phone. She's doing well. She's done with her illness. I'm so happy you're feeling better. You even sounded like you today, and I'm grateful for that. It's a pretty nice looking watch. It's all about Kay. It's all about Kay every day. And DM, excellent news. Kay is so brave. Kay's been through so much. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, Daniel. Daniel Gutierrez is back on the stream. Dun, dun, dun. King Leo. Pope Leo the 13th was very progressive for his day, having invented Catholic school teaching and a third option between capitalism and socialism. Methinks he chose Leo for that reason. Bang! I love it. Apparently, the Pope is a Republican. That's what his voting history suggests. Okay. I've voted Republican. I have. I don't usually, but I have. I vote for people. I don't vote for parties. I just don't believe in the party system. I think it's nonsense. It's a mob. I don't want to be a part of somebody's mob because I disagree. Like, I don't like AOC. I don't like her, but I like other people. I've never voted down a line in my life. Never been a party person. Never, ever, ever. Many Mexicans like the new Pope since he's hailing from Chicago, where many migrated to. He was very in touch with many communities. That's great. I wish him the best, and we'll see how it all plays out. But he's young, 69. That's a good age for a Pope. My guy, Pizza Bala, was 60. That would have been perfect. Daniel says, when is the new watch coming? I'm losing hope. What's the story with that, Daniel? You want to do an unboxing on the show? Because, we've kind of strayed so far away. Listen, it's fun to talk about watches. We like watches. Look, I'm not even wearing a watch right now. What should I put on? You know what I have. I don't know. They're all in a drawer. What should I put on? I'm going to put on... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on the G-Shock. I'm going to put on the G-Shock in honor of Tobster McDonkey, who is allowed back on the show. We had a couple of emails back and forth. And while I'll never agree with his politics, I don't also want to talk about them that much on the show. And I really don't want long soliloquies about why I should think a certain way. And because I'm not going to do that to you, but, I'll say how I feel. But there you go. This is the second time I put it on my wrist. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah. That's an honor of you. He got kicked off the show a while back. I didn't do it, but the politics thing is I'm not a political show. I'm a cat show. I talk about watches, guitars, music, and cats. I don't really want to get into all that other shit. You guys know I'm a lefty, but I'm not a hard lefty, and I'm a liberal, but I'm not a bleeding heart liberal. I just want people to enjoy their lives, and sometimes the left are a pack of douches, and most of the time, a lot of the right guys are. You know who's a total douche? Megyn Kelly. What an acerbic, wicked, disgruntled witch she is. I've disliked her for a long time. I know people who know her. I know people who were involved in the bombshell thing. She's just a mean lady. And she was talking about the Met Gala, and she actually said that they're just trying to kiss black ass. She said that. They're trying to appease black people. Well, you said that on your show, huh? Well, you're trying to appease white men over 60. She's just a bad person. And I don't think anybody likes her. I don't see how they could. I think she's an idiot. And the Met Gala, it was about black cultural dandyism. Okay, it's a fashion thing. It's Anna Wintour. They need ideas, fresh ideas every day, and everybody showed up. It's a costume party. It's not fashion. We're going to cover that on Watch Fashion, please. And I'm going to hate most of it because I do hate most of that. I like traditional menswear, but this is costumery. You know, anything Coleman Domingo wears, whom I like as an actor very much, except in the new Four Seasons thing, which is horrible. And I love you, Tina Fey, but this is the most milquetoastian crap. Just bleh. I don't like anything that guy wears. Anybody who peacocks, I'm just not interested in. Wear great tailoring. Wear a great dress. Wear a great suit. Wear a great tie. You can throw your splash of color and stuff in there. I don't care about that. But the ridiculous. It's like, NBA guys. I'm not into that. But it's a significant part of the fashion world. And sometimes everybody needs to be celebrated once in a blue moon. And I go on and on and on and on. Danny Gutierrez says, towards the end of the year, hopefully. Okay, me too, hopefully towards the end of the year. Digital is much more space-saving, but the sound people have their choice. Digital I love because I refuse to play music through stereo. I need my surround sound. Yeah, that's the beauty. You can listen. You have your choice to listen to music. You've seen Dino's setup. Massive. Absolutely massive. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Yeah, it was that album's unreal. Two tribes go to war. Incredible. Daniel, yeah. Because he's on a watch a month, this guy. He's unbelievable. That's because you're making those beautiful gardens for everybody. Bash, 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 hello. Hardcore Shutterbug. It's still on my desk. We lost Mike Peters from The Alarm. I mentioned it on the show last week, and Steve knew him and is friends with him. When I was getting the studio ready for stuff, I pulled a hard drive off the shelf, and this thing came falling down, and it's an Alarm single. And you can see it's not in the best shape. The record is perfect, but it's been on my shelf for 30, 40 years. If you want that, you could have it. It's not. I know you're a collector. If you don't have that, which you probably do. Jer O'Malley, Mama O'Malley says that Nathaniel, exactly. A lot of people will understand Pope Leo if they read up on, yeah. I'm amazed that everybody read up on it that fast. I know Nathaniel didn't have to read up on it because Nathaniel, and Jer, because Jer O'Malley. There isn't much she doesn't know. So when my cousin moved to Boca di Mare in Liguria, Boca di Mare, sorry, it's Italian. In Boca di Mare, she air freighted her stuff for around $5,000, FYI. Yeah, so we're not doing that. We might get one skip. I have a friend who's a Greek guy. He's into shipping. We might do a container via boat. We're not going to do that. We're not taking a whole lot. I'm not taking couches and furniture. None of that stuff. We're going to get that all there when that happens. And that'll be fun. Putting it together bit by bit, cheat by cheat, chop by chop, sheet by sheet. What song is that? Anybody? I kind of gave it away. Dean, coffee machine, Coke machine, cheese and mayonnaise, Speedy, Milgauss, done. You nailed it. Coffee machine. I wish there was a Coke machine. Cheese and mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a problem, but hold on, I'm going to sneeze. That will be the first of 800. Here it comes. I'm hoping that when I finally do get the Dolce Vita, that I'll just give up the mayonnaise. Because, they have it there, but it comes in tiny little jars and it's used sparingly. It's not like the slop Americans put all there. Yeah, it'll be that. And I have a 2013 plasma, the very last great Panasonic plasma television that was ever made, and it's still great. But no, it's time to go OLED or mini LED. Yeah, no, I want to start from scratch. I heard Pope Leo's going to fill the Vatican with scratching posts and make catnaps a sacrament. Let's hope that that's true. Is he a cat guy? Do you know that? Alejandro says AOC is sexy. I don't care until she opens up her mouth. And then it not so much. Like Megyn Kelly, who's a beautiful woman. Absolutely gorgeous. But a agent of Satan. Leo the 14th recently had a very public spat on Twitter with JD Vance. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I'm going to wear that on the plane, because if you pack that, I'm not packing that. I'm going to wear it. Keep your vinyl. You won't regret keeping it. You will regret selling. Yeah, I mean, I've never sold anything, as Dean has let everybody know. I don't do that. Never done that, except that one bicycle, which I've never gotten over. The Verlichi frame from Bologna. It's the most beautiful thing. From Bologna is probably, well, it's the train capital of Italy, but also it is the number one place where frames are manufactured. And it was just, 68 and speaks 4 languages fluently. Yeah, he speaks English, obviously, Italian, French, Portuguese, and I saw that a bunch. Yeah, sure. He sounds great. Put the fake sub on. I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. I have no idea where that went. My Canal Street one, I don't know where it went. I think last year, I think I used to just toss it in a basket on the kitchen counter. And when we had mice in the house, when all that shit was going on with Dragon Lady, and Laverne was there and I didn't want her to catch any of the mice, Paul said he heard what he thought was a mouse in this basket. So we put a lid on the basket. I took the basket out of the house. I went all the way down the block to the park, and I opened up the lid of the bin, the trash bin, and I tilted everything that was in there. The only thing that was in there was, in your kitchen when you might have like packets of this and, just kind of a junk. People have a junk drawer. This was a junk basket, and I just dumped it. I think it was in there. So I think I threw it out, which it deserved. I hope some garbage man found it. It was like, look, I found a Rolex. I was typing G-Shock. There you go. There it is. Andy M wants to know how the kitten's doing, Nathaniel. Gizmo, how is Gizmo doing? Are you going to tell us? Dave Fitzsimons, I still regretted Andy following a clear out. Yeah, it's rough. I've never gone through that, and I think maybe I do psychologically. Jerry O'Malley, I speak 0 languages fluently. I mean, I've studied Italian for so goddamn long, and I can read it perfectly. And, I pretty much get all my answers correct on my Duolingo app and when I talk to Paul, but I get a panic when like somebody speaks to me in Italian, especially if they speak a little fast. I get very nervous. And the only way to cure that is to just get thrown there. I was like, we'll go to Italy, then you go back to the States, and I'm alone. And what am I going to do? I have to swim to shore. That's the only way to really do it. Ray, as if Dump and Punk and Trump and Putin are going to listen to a new pope. Of course. And hey, Thomas Burnett. Hey, Dirk, I loved your session yesterday with Emmys. You do an awesome Michael McDonald. Do you want to hear the funny thing? You guys want to see how funny this is? This is funny. Let me see how I can do this. Hold on a second. I can do this. New window. I can do this. Switch. This is the funniest thing ever, man. Yeah, we want that one. We want YouTube. I'm going to show you what I got popped for yesterday and how funny it is. YouTube Studio. One moment, please. I'll show you the messages that we get when this happens. Wow, this is so slow today. Jesus Christ. Okay, ready? This is great. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to show you now. This is so funny. Dirk, my lovely guy, you're a true Christian. I mean, my definition of Christian is Christ-like, and I don't know why people fuck that up, Jer. I don't understand it. It's to be Christ-like, to be a Christian. He had all kinds of beggars and thieves and whores, and he judged no one. That's all they do here. And all I think is this: Christy Nome has, if I see one more commercial of her on TV talking about Homeland Security, all I can think of is, you shot your puppy. You shot your puppy. Lady, you shot your puppy. Here we go. So this is what happened yesterday, right? Okay, so thanks, Jerry. You are beyond a true Christian. Let me see if I can blow this up. So what happened? Copyright video details. The copyright claims on your won't affect your channel. It's not a strike. Thank you. Have you ever seen the rain? Have you ever seen that? We got popped for that. Okay, it says we use the melody. Summer of '69, it says we use the melody. Help. Did we do Help? Diego Vargas. I don't know who that is. We didn't do Help by the Beatles for sure, did we? No. The Trees, we got busted. We used the melody. So we interpolated. We used the melody. Ziggy Stardust, we used the melody. Sympathy for the Devil, we used the melody. Easy, we did the melody. There's more than that. Hold on. There's way more. Hold on. We got popped for just about everything. Then it says, this is, I'm getting to it. Scorpions, Humanity, the melody. John Lennon's introduction of the Rolling Stones. We didn't do that. Daydream Believer, melody. Behind Blue Eyes, we used the melody. What a Fool Believes. It said we actually played the song. We used the audio and Faith. That is the funniest shit ever. Because, of course, we didn't do that. And we didn't even play it. I just stood somewhere back from long ago. How unbelievably stupid is that? Oh man, funny shit. But I knew we were going to get popped for all that stuff, and it's fine. Alejandro says, Megan is so stupid, but it was actually my favorite Met Gala to date. I've been admiring black dandyism for years, but it's in a quite. Listen, I admire it too. There's amazing tailoring. It's exotic. It's beautiful. Listen, it's a thing. It is costumery as opposed to fashion, and it is beautiful. She's just a witch, man. She's just she hates everything she doesn't understand, and that's what ignorance is. David F. I've dragged my vinyl all over the world, expensive and inconvenient, but I still have a big chunk of. I mean, if I could tilt this camera right now, you'd see I've got 3,000 albums, 3,000 at least. I haven't counted in years, but I don't know. Bless you, thank you, honey. Just bought a Studio Underdog watch. Hey, did you send a picture? I'll send you lots, no worries. I've got plenty of lions right now, my love. You know, your daughter brought me some too. You know, I can't live without. I'm a Lions man. I've always been a Lions man. But I've got 2 gigantic boxes right now. But that's very sweet. Get rid of the plasma, please. Nah, it's still a superior picture, man. I mean, it's not OLED. I know that. But it's better than mini LED. You know what? Maybe it isn't. Maybe you're right, Dino. It's just old. I know. Plasma was the best for a long time, but then so were Stanton styluses. Scribo fountain pens are made in Bologna. Also, that's good to know. You're probably right, Dean. I let go of a few. Oh, you're still sick over it? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Hey, Robbinsbird. Hey, Melly C. They're quick with the strikes. Copy. Yeah, at least it wasn't a strike. It was just, it's just, you know, I can't monetize a video, which I'm not going to do anyway. How does YouTube catch that? The algorithm. This is pre-AI. This is pre-AI. So let me open up the. I'm going to do it right now. It's Gallery of Bashtards. I'm going to be in there in a second. I just got to redo this thing. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots. The sublime me of soul. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. I have to recheck them all to see to make sure I don't overdo them. Yeah, okay, great. We start off with Ray Ray. Forget about the Boulevers. Hey, Ray Ray. Whatever happened to Ray Ray? He's got a manly wrist, hasn't he? It looks great on you, Ray Ray. Look at that. It's a great looking dial. I love sword hands. That's a lot of loom. That's a whole lot of loom. Got a whole lot of loom. How much will I get paid? Led Zeppelin are the worst. Led Zeppelin, you know who lets you do whatever you want? U2, Metallica, they don't care. They don't care. They're like bootleg our shows. We don't give a shit. But Led Zeppelin, crotchety old men. Great looking shot there. Raphael. Pretty great. Raphael. Oh, yes. Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod. I don't want to forget these are beautiful. We didn't see these because you guys sent me some stuff. Here we go. Oi. In for surprise. You're in for a shock. Well, that's very cool. Wow, these are great, man. Wow. I love the framing on this. It's really, really great cropping. Beautiful. Beautiful shots. Look at that. I love that far. That's a great. Oh man, you know what? That would make an unbelievable album cover. Can I just say how great that would look? That's pretty amazing, man. That's an amazing shot. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. Does it really say far at the end of that? Wow, very cool. Astonishing work. Thank you, kind sir. Beautiful. Wow. Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Unbelievable. 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 We got some more Ray Ray. Live on the Rock. Ain't no surprise. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies. But I know that it's good and I know that it's wrong. I'll sing you this song. You like your moccasins. Are you watching me and them on the shore, the big show last night in the big fire? I have very similar jammies to that. Dean doesn't wear jammies, but the rest of us do. It's okay. We're bringing back pajamas. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a fun show. Emmett's always the best. He's so freaking amazing, that guy. I was a little taken aback about having to sing a Mr. North song. I feel very weird about that. But whatever. It happened. You know. Where are we? Andrew Wolkowicz, birthday boy from yesterday. Oh, look at you. Look at the pajama bottoms. It's all about pajama bottoms. Adorable. What does she want? Or is that a sleeve? I can't tell. Unless your arms are that. You Steve Garvey hairy forearms like that? Look at you, beautiful kitty cat. Oh, yeah, it is a shirt. Oh, look, I didn't realize you had the big Steve Garvey forearms. Oh, look at her. She's an angel. Oh, what a beautiful. Oh, she's the beautiful. Look at this. Oh, honey. You beautiful lady. Oh. So cute. Oh, she loves daddy. She's looking to make a nice little nest for herself, right? So don't move. What are we using? The Dremel down there? What do you got there? You got some kind of tool there. Andrew Wolkowicz, beautiful. Thank you so much, buddy. Morgana live. It was amazing. So cute. Here's more Ray Ray. All right. Oh, this is the same one. Okay. Did you send twice? Oh, no, I took it from. I saw that from yesterday. I wasn't going to forget you, buddy. I wasn't going to forget you. But here's 3 more. Right. Oh, no, the fire shots. I got them. You sent them twice. Okay, that's fine. Then we go to Dean McKenzie. Oh, this is great. Let me read all about this first so you guys are aware of what it says. It's important, I think. Get a little context in here. This was my first big garden that I ever worked on. We're going back 25 plus years. No camera phones then. This was a real Kodak camera. Yeah, for real. You put film into it. What the F? The image quality is about as good as Dirk's computer to date. Sorry, Dirk. I'm a mean bastard. Nah, I love you, man. These are just a few photos. Wait till you see the rest. Probably my most favorite garden. And I will tell you that film camera looks better than digital. And it does. Movies shot on film look better. It's not the film. It's the camera. Look at this beautiful house. I will go to my grave saying that I still don't like digital movies. I think film looks better, way better. And 24 frames is the only way to go. Wow, That's beautiful. That's some nice house. That's a cottage, though, for rich people. Oh, that's a beautiful home. Look at this thing. This is your first. Wow. My first was like when I potted a plant. And you did this estate. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. This, I know this is England, but man, it looks like one of those Hollywood estates in Beverly Hills or Bel Air. Beautiful, man. Look at that. You even got the baseball grass cutting. Oh, do they have stables or is it guest house? Wow. Whose house is this? Rod Stewart's? Is there somebody in the window there? Oh no. Looked like somebody was peering out at you. Some kind of apparition. Beautiful. Oh, they do. They have cottages throughout. Oh, real English gardens though. This is beautiful. I love ivy. I know it's bad for your walls and stuff, but I love it. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, look at this. Ah, man, these pictures look great. Wow, this is astonishing. This is your first job ever, Dean? First ever? How was that even possible? Well, then you just had a natural. I mean, there's topiary going on there. How did you know how to do that? Were you an apprentice for a while? They are probably all dead now. Have you ever gone back to that place? Oh, this is beautiful property. That's a big Japanese maple tree. Oof, that's big. That is big. Wow, I love those trees. Wow. Look at that. Those flagpoles? What flags did they fly there? Me too, Alejandro. I love English country gardens. It's just gorgeous. Oh, how did you know how to do that? How in the world? Wow, that's beautiful. Well, it's a moment in time. This is when photographs meant something, though. Like I've said on the show a million times, now we shoot farts. Everybody's like clicking, 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 clicking. Everything's a click. Everything's every moment. These are memories. Photographs are photographs. When you took the time to capture a moment, it was because it was a moment you wanted to remember forever. Now it's just like fish face, fake boobs, nose job, fish lips, Brazilian ass. It's just, ugh. There's too many images of people now. This is a historical document, and it's beautiful. This is beautiful work. Now, pictures don't mean anything anymore. They're on your phone. Remember when you'd sit down, have coffee and cake, and pull out the photo albums? Like, is there even such a thing as a wedding album anymore? I bet you there isn't. And if they do, it's just for tradition. It's beautiful, astonishing work. And that home is gorgeous. Oh, God. I love casement windows. It's beautiful. Dean, bravo, buddy boy. It's beautiful. Incredible stuff. Incredibile. Incredibile, sir. Wow. What the fuck am I wearing, Dirk? Forgive me. Tim Wright has better dress sense than me. I was completely broke. No Rolex watches. Oh, Jesus. I would call the police immediately because you look like a pervert. If I saw you in my garden, I'd lock up my daughters and call the cops. But I love this weathered bench, though. I love the color combination. It's amazing. Can we see? Does it say something on there? Sedco? Oh, it's Tesco. Is it Tesco? I don't know. I mean, that's a memory you might not want to remember, but it's cute, though. It's funny. But I would still call the police, though. Jim Lassick. This is the picture he sent me. He had a good time yesterday. We love having you, Jimmy. Did we give you a song the right way? I wasn't running the show, so this is the Pope I approve of. That's pretty great. It's pretty great. Are there any famous popes who loved cats? And we know very well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the artist in residence, Julian. And I'm sorry I didn't get to sing No Good About Goodbye. I would have loved to, but we could not find the chart to it because it's kind of on a weird David Arnold record. It's on Shirley Bassey's album, The Performance, I think, though. Where is the solace that I crave? Will it still haunt me to my grave? It's a great song. Should have been Shirley Bassey's. Should have been her fourth Bond theme. Look at this. We've got an apple, brick, and glass. A juxtaposition of styles. Ah. This is haunting. Haunting and unusual. It looks like, is that guy talking to somebody or is he plotting suicide? We don't know. Oh, that's cool. Beautiful. Haunting. Everything's very haunting today. Is that your theme today? Oh, it is definitely, yeah. Haunting. Textures, yes, but haunting. Where are you? Why do you leave? I love Moonraker. It's my favorite of her themes. I like it the best. Beautiful. I love that brick. I love that stone, that glazed stone that you only find in England. I've never seen it anywhere else. Oh, wow. It's a door and some kind of faux Corinthian column. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what we're doing now. Amazing. Look at that. That door has a bay window on it. Beautifully executed. Gorgeous. Amazing. Oof. I can't. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. It's windshield wiper. Oh, look at this. He shot this at the front of a car. It's a reflection on the hood of a car. What do you call that? You don't call it do you call it the bonnet? Oh, it's a bus. I'm so stupid. Look at this. I'm so wrong. It's the front window of a bus. Look at there it is. Oh, Jesus. Now all is revealed. This is Julian's work. It reveals itself over time. Unbelievable. It's a bus. Pizza Express. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like Pizza Hut or one of the like I've said, I'll eat here. I'm a connoisseur of good pizza. I love great pizza. However, I will eat airport pizza. I'll eat it. I like pizza, but that looks bad. I won't eat Pizza Hut, and I won't eat Domino's, and I probably wouldn't eat Pizza Express because that looks pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, I love this one. Now, to me, it looks like a robot that's been cut open and there's something inside, but I'm sure it's not that at all. I'm sure it's just the trick of the light and the mirrors. Amazing. Oh. Beautiful. And a shopping cart. You have very slimline shopping carts there. Ours are huge because, we're all big and fat over here, so we have to pile all the shit in there. Beautiful work. Ladies and gentlemen, Julian. His beautiful art, as always. Thank you, Sir Julian. Thank you so very much. Where is one that I crave? Will it still take me to my grave? Too broken to relieve, too faithful to relive now. I don't want to yell right now because I'd have to sing really loud in order to pull off those notes. I don't have all the windows shut. Because Shirley's a belter, baby. Shirley is a belter. Hey! Robin's bird. Pup and Callie. Oh, thank you, honey. How great is this? It's the Pup and Callie show. Ooh, hello. Andy M says Pizza Express is good. I don't know about that. No disrespect. But I don't know. Oh, you're beautiful. The markings are unbelievable. Oh, look at you guys. Too beautiful. Wow. Look at that. You are gorgeous. Look at us. You giving us the side eye. Oh, look at. Oh, I missed something. Look at that. Oh, Dino, look at that. She's a gardener too. Those are quite beautiful. Look at that. It hasn't sprung like that for us yet. It's now hot, but things haven't grown. My basil is getting a very slow start. It doesn't seem to be, and I've nitroed it and everything. I don't know what's going on. It's just kind of sitting where it's been. Beautiful. What do you call these things? Educate me, because I don't know what they are, but they're quite beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, look at you guys. Thank you so much, Robin's Bird. The best. The best, Jerry. The best. Thank you so much. It's Eminem Madness, Malkin Mindy Madness. Yeah. Oh, Mork. Dear Mork. Mork sleeping. Oh, a snarl. Was that the end of a yawn? Oh, look at you. Look at him, stately and regal. Oh, Mork. Carolyn Martin says she wants to steal Mork. I said, you can't have him. You're a big baby. Oh, look at him. He's all alert now. Because you know what? I bet you know who is showing up to cause ruckus and mayhem. Oh, that's a great portrait. Yeah, because she's standing on a ledge staring at him, for sure. For sure. Ready to pounce. Evil woman. She's plotting. She's plotting his demise. Look, she's got puffy cheeks. Puffy cheeks is a sign of war. Oh, they're really puffy. She's so cute, though. My God. I mean, she is seriously one of the world's most beautiful kitty cats ever. That face. I can't take it. I can't take it with her black chin. So cute. Mike Glaucus had the same black chin with the same blaze. You know, that's why I'll always have a special crush on Mindy, because they look so much alike. She's so cute. He left me in 2008. Beautiful Mork. Look at the two of them. They're out of control. Spirea and honeysuckle. The only thing that I can grow is something that needs no care. I don't believe you. I would love to get some of those honeysuckle seeds and figure it out. I might go to the store tomorrow and get some of that, or get a starter, because it's beautiful. Look at you. That's a big close-up. And then she went to sleep, as if, you know. Oh, yeah. That we call that the cat under the car look, when they do the paws under there. Beautiful shots. Malkin Mindy Madness. Yeah. Thank you, honey. That's a great one. Thank you for that. Thanks, Andy M. Thank you, Melly C. Beautiful stuff. And K's okay. Oh. She's like, how many surgeries do I have to get? That's the last one. The last one ever. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at that. Look at you, beautiful Kay. We love you, Kay. Oh. Thank you so much, Drooby, for keeping us. Look at the cute little hospital gown she's got on. And then she got shaved again in the nether region. But now nobody's going to come near her. Right now she's going to be left alone. She's just going to be one of the pack without anybody going, hey, sexy. Unbelievable. Kay, we love her, Kay. Those eyes, they online for you. Hey, my watch channel. Ray, confirmed parcel received. I will unbox on the next Wine Sundays. It feels soft and warm. Can't wait. Who's my watch channel? Hey, 1999. Thank you very much for that. That's awfully kind of you. Ray, you send in parcels all over. What are you doing, a wine show on Sunday? How cool is that? I was going to open up Jim Lassick sent me a gift of a beautiful Burgundy, but we drank so much of that white trash, white wine, German Vertliner, that by the time we were done with that liter, we were just done drinking. But anyway, my watch channel, Big Bang Boom. That's a giant one. Thank you so very much. Let's do it's 20. I'm going to give you 20 balloons. That's a huge super chat. Thank you so much. Melly C says, beautiful K, brave girl. Wow, that was quick. Enjoy it, mate. Robin's bird. Your cats are lovely. They are indeed. Yours are going. You guys are kitty cat appreciation society as it deserves to be, because they are some beautiful kitty cats. Aren't they all beautiful? We love them. Pizza Express killed Pizza Hut and Pizza Land in the UK. Sadly, Domino's and Papa John's. Papa John's pizza is the worst pizza ever created by mankind. It is inedible. No one should ever, ever, ever get it. Ever. It's horrible. Anyway, that's the truth. Guys, that's the show. Thanks so much. 6:16. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big guy. It's the big show, Friday night. Thanks, everybody who participated and watched the show last night. It was a lot of fun to do. My watch channel. Yeah, just got Tim's Sunday Wine and Booze streams. I got a gift betting from the Aran Islands. So that's nice. Very nice. Guys, thanks so much. Hey, Franzia is basically Mohit and yeah. I mean, we weren't drinking Franzia. It wasn't quite that. Franzia comes in a box, which is terrible. I didn't do the outro. You're right. Thank you so much. I'm getting confused. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots. The sublime the Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Thank you guys very much for a great show. You guys make the shows great. I'm just the host, man. It's your show. I just hosted. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the big guy. We'll be on at 6 o'clock. I'll put up. I'm gonna put up K. I'm gonna put up K for the outro and just say thanks, everybody. And here's the banners. Let me get some banners and assets and all that stuff. Only good things. And I got to get rid of that other shit that I put in there. Thanks, Bashers. Thanks so much. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. Remember, if you meet somebody who's not so nice, you never know. They could be going through something really wrong. Either they're the greatest person in the whole wide world, or maybe they're just Megan fucking Kelly.